In this video, I'll be talking about how to identify telephone wire color codes representing pairs of wires from 1 to 25 and beyond. In telephone companies, large copper cables have a minimum of 25 pairs. Now each wire is identified by a different color from pair 1 right up to pair 25. In each pair, one wire is called the tip and the other is called the ring. Now the tip side is represented by 5 colors: white, red, black, yellow, and violet. And the ring side is represented by blue, orange, green, brown, and slate. Now here I have a simple 4-pair cable. This is 4 pairs of wires within this cable. On this side are all the tip colors, and on this side we have all of the ring colors. Now we're going to start with white and blue, which will be pair 1. White and blue, pair 1, white on the tip side and blue on the ring side. For pair 2, it will be white and orange. White on the tip side, orange on the ring side, pair 2. For pair 3, it will be white and green. White on the tip side, green on the ring side. For pair 4, it will be white and brown. White on the tip side, brown on the ring side. Pair 5, white and slate. Now this is just a 4-pair cable, but if we have a 5th pair, the 5th pair will be here as white on the tip side and slate on the ring side. Now for pair 6, we will have red on the tip side and blue on the ring side. So we'll have another pair of wires in here as red and blue for pair 6. And we'll follow the same sequence. Red and orange will be pair 7. Red and green, pair 8. Red and brown, pair 9. And red and slate, pair 10. And for pair 11, we'll start with black. Black and blue, pair 11. Black and orange, 12. Black and green, 13. Black and brown, 14. Black and slate, 15. And for yellow and violet, we will go through the same sequence. So once we complete all of these sequences from white right through the violet, we will have a 25-pair cable. Now the hardest part is remembering the sequence of colors for the tip and the ring. So I have under here 2 sentences that should help you to remember them. Now for the tip, the sentence, "Why run backward? You will vomit." And for the ring, I have bell operators give better service. Now the first letter in all of these words that I have highlighted will help you to remember the colors, like W stands for white, R stands for red, B stands for black, Y stands for yellow, V stands for violet. Now on the ring side, B stands for blue, O stands for orange, G stands for green, B stands for brown, and S stands for slate. So this should help you to remember the sequence of colors for both the tip and ring. So now that you know how to generate a 25-pair cable by using these combination of colors between the tip and ring, you may have the same question as many of my viewers. How would we add more pairs if we only have colors for 25 pairs? That is a very valid question. We reuse the same combination that we use from 1 to 25 for 26 to 50 and for all of the other 25 pair bundles. So from 26 to 50 we'll have white and blue, white and orange, white and green, white and brown, white and slate, just like you had between 1 and 25. So there would not be any difference in all of these other 25 pair bundles are the same as 1 to 25. So the next question you may have is, if you're using the same combination of colors, how can you differentiate, let's say, pair 1, which is white and blue, from pair 26, which is also white and blue, and they're in the same cable together? And that is a valid concern, but it's actually a very simple solution. The way we solve this is by putting a binder around the bundle. So this is the bundle, and we get these binders and we place it around the bundle. These binders are just simple thread made of nylon or polyester, and it's wrapped around just to be able to identify it from other bundles. So we use the same combination. Like white and blue is bundle 1. White and orange, bundle 2. Remember, pair 1 is white and blue, pair 2 is white and orange. We use the same rules for this as well. So we have white and blue, which is bundle 1, white and orange, bundle 2, white and green, bundle 3, white and brown, bundle 4, white and slate, bundle 5. And if we had a 6th bundle, we'll go on to red. Red and blue would be bundle 6. So you'll have a red and blue thread wrapped around the 6th bundle. If you had a 7th bundle, it would be red and orange. And the 8th bundle, red and green. A 9th bundle, red and brown. A 10th bundle, red and slate. And we just go on, and we can go through all of the other colors and add more bundles under here as well. And if we did that, we will have a total of 625 pairs in a cable. And that's how you add more pairs to a cable. So you just keep on increasing the bundles by 25 pairs at a time. All of the pairs in the bundles are the same colors. So for bundle identification, we wrap them with the appropriate color binder. Here I have a 125 pair cable, and these are all 25 pair counts. 1 to 25, 26 to 50, 51 to 75, 76 to 100, and 101 to 125. And each one of them is wrapped in a different binder. Here we have white and blue, white and orange, white and green, white and brown, and white and slate. Now this is what it looks like in the real world. The bundles are packed very tightly together. And here we have the binders wrapped around each bundle. This is Trevor from Telecom Training. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on notification for more videos like this one. See you in the next video. In telephone companies, large copper cables have a minimum of 25 pairs.